Hello, my name is Ernie, and this is my PE3 schematic design package. So here's my site context. As you can see, my building is located in this corner of the lot. I chose this location because it allows you to get some views of the bridge, but not be super close to it, and also you get some views of downtown LA. Here we have a site in project circulation. So as you can see, the red indicates access and egress that leads to the stairs. And then in blue, we have the accessible path of travel, which leads you to the elevator. So all of these take you to the first floor from any level, and then you can access the street or the parking lot using these sidewalks. Here we have a programmatic organization. So the first floor is primarily retail and leasing. There is some residential units in the back. And then we have our second and third floors, which are livable square footage. And then we have our fourth floor and our fifth floor, which are primarily amenity, but we do have some livable square footage as well in these floors. And then moving on, environmental ecological factors. So LA has temperature that is pretty reasonable for the most part. There's sunshine, which means that we would need protection from the sun in all our windows and openings. So I integrated the sun shading devices on top of windows and also doors. We also have passive cross ventilation. I have windows on both sides of units, allowing you to have that natural ventilation. There's a green roof. And there's also solar panels on the roof, and also that water that is collected in the green roof is stored in a tank and then used to irrigate our green spaces. So here we get a better view of everything. We have that passive cross ventilation, green roof. We have our sun shading devices, which are pretty effective in the summertime, and then we have our stormwater storage. Here we have our structural design. So I decided to go with a type 1 construction, which uses concrete and metal, non-combustible materials. So I decided to go with concrete over metal decking for my slabs and then steel columns for my supporting columns. Here's my site plan. And then we have this building section of our building. This is level one. As you can see, it's mostly retail. Here I have mechanical rooms on each corner, and then I have a fire riser room. I have some space for maintenance, for leasing and staff, leasing office, and then there are a couple of residential units. There's a courtyard in the middle and stairways that lead you to the second level. Here I have some amenity spaces, like a lounge area that allows you to get some views of downtown. And this floor is mostly composed of residential units. There are also mechanical rooms on the back corners. And then the third floor is pretty much the same as the second floor. Fourth floor is where we start to see more amenity spaces. So we do have, excuse me, residential units, but we also have this clubhouse that I have in here, which is where residents can have parties and meetings and social gatherings. And also that leads you to this balcony, which gives you a pretty great view of downtown as well as the bridge. Moving on to level five. Here we have some residential units as well as more of our amenity spaces. There's a game room. There's also a gym. There's a set of restrooms. And then I have this co-working space with a couple conference rooms for privacy. And then we have mechanical rooms in the back. Here's the building section. Here's my typical studio unit plan. This is my one bedroom unit plan. Here's my two bedroom unit plan. This is my three bedroom unit plan. And this is my five bedroom unit plan. Here's a section view of all my programs. So as you can see in the backside, I chose to put all my mechanical units with a metal mesh that allows for ventilation into the units. This allowed me to have the green room, the green roof on top, as well as the solar panels. Bottom floor is all retail, and then second and third we have most of the units. These are some lounge areas that have views of downtown and the bridge. And then in my fourth floor, this is where I have that clubhouse space for parties and gatherings. Here's the balcony. There are some residential units in the back. And then fifth floor, this would be the game room. This is the gym. These are my restrooms, and this is the co-working space with the two conference rooms. Here is a render of each corner of my exterior. I decided to use three types of materials, which is metal panels for the bottom, uh, a dark brick on top, and then I also chose to have some a gray stucco in this corner as well as in the middle. The idea behind this is that it kind of gives you the illusion that the building is floating because of the light color materials at the bottom and the dark color materials on top. And this is just some elevation views. Here is my physical model, and that is my project. Thank you for your time.